from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the New York Mets. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about set to go now. And on the hill, Satchel Paige. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Tim Raines.
The left fielder, number 30, Tim Raines.
On the ground, right side, McNeil to first. One out in the top of the first. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
A well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
On the ground, nice grab. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Here's some real power at the plate. Stan Musial.
Stan Musial.
That's a strike. It's 0-1.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
0-2. The 0-2 pitch from Satchel. And that's in the dirt. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 outs, bases empty. Next one in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
2-2 now. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ground ball to the right side. And that one handled. Throws to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Queens, today's starting pitcher, Bullet Rogan. What do we have on him?
He's got an old school palm ball, kind of like Hall of Famer Trevor Hoffman. Out of the hand, the rotation spins white. Hitters think it's a fastball, but it just never arrives.
And stepping in for New York, Honest Wagner. You're talking about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That one miss.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness. Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And next for the Mets, Jake Mangum, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Yeah, big swing and a miss. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. There goes the runner. In the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Here's Wade Boggs now. That's down and in. That one fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone. Next pitch misses. Ball 2.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. Wagner flying around third. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Squirts away a little bit. And the righty deals.
3-2.
Reigns makes the grab. 2 down. Now up to him, Francisco Lindor. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Checks a swing, appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. And a swing and a miss. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, David Ortiz. Page back to work.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Satchel kicks and delivers. Ball one there. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the power speed combo. James Wood. Fair ball.
Batting 6, the first baseman, number 44.
One down. And next up for the Tigers, Hank Aaron. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. One of the amazing things about Hank Aaron is the consistency he had over the course of his career. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1.
In terms of that consistency, making an all-star game in 21 straight seasons is a pretty good indicator of what a steady player Hank was.
And downstairs.
There were no bad seasons for Hammer and Hank. There were hardly even any bad days.
Popped up. McNeil. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
The third baseman.
This guy's
7,
kind of a unicorn
Jorge
in today's game of baseball. It seems like we're seeing fewer and fewer switch hitters, and he is elite regardless of the side of the plate he's hitting from. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch as a hitter. Bats from both sides of the plate, and he's so rare in that he really makes a lot of contact batting both righty and lefty. And, it takes a ton of time in the cage to maintain both of those swings.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
But one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning. Here's Jason Hayward. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And there's a ball. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
Everything came together for him. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Lance Berkman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. That's down and in. A slider missed. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss. That one at 101. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Batting eighth, the second baseman,
Jeff McNeil stands in.
Here.
And ball one. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Adley Rutschman. And that's too high. Hayward, the runner at first with 2 gone. And another ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
2-1 now. That's a little bit low. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Reigns makes the catch. That is the inning. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Number 12. Strike one.
Well, these Tigers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Drake Baldwin up now for the Tigers. There's a strike. Now a pop-up on the infield. Lindor snags it for the second out. And next to hit for Detroit, Tim Raines. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses. Ball one. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And that skips in the dirt.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
On the ground to third. Oh, nice play. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here at Citi Field as we go to the last of the third. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Honus Wagner. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 4-1.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Baldwin hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting.
So digging in, Jake Mangum. Struck out swinging his first time. That one's in there. That's strike one.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
1-1.
One out, base is empty. On the ground, right side. And a couple of quick outs. Wade Boggs up now for the Mets. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 down, nobody on. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Delgado at the plate now as he chases after that one. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. On to the fourth. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Albies.
Tap foul at the plate. Albies in his 8th season, 28 years old. And he's a native of Curacao. And now it's even up. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him. He didn't didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Stan Musial digs in now. Grounded out his first time up. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Bounce to the left side. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. So now here's the DH, David Ortiz. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Fires over to first, and the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Back here in Queens, bottom of the 4th, Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Lindor.
That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next pitch is downstairs.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And that one fouled off. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swings through that one. Baldwin gathers, throws to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Now
it's the right fielder, Jason Hayward. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through that.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That's back there. Adios, pelota. That one felt good. It's 2-0. 1 out, base is empty. Lance Berkman up now for the Mets. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's in the dirt. And that is ball 1. Brings it in. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Struck out swinging his first time. That's down and in. A slider missed.
2-0.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Gets the outside corner with that one. And it's fouled away. Two outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, James Wood. Page back to work. Fought off foul.
Well, these Tigers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out.
So up next, Hank Aaron. You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
0 for 1 with a fly out. To third, Boggs. Handles, throws to first, 2 out.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Hard hit to third. Zips it across, and Polanco is out. And that is the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Adley Rutschman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right side, hard hit. Toss to Aaron. Rutschman retired. Back to the top of the Mets order. And now the center fielder, Hannes Wagner. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-0. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down. So 2 down now and here is Jake Mangum. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground, right side. On the run, sends it over to first. Got him. Nice play. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, number 12. Yeah, that's fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Satchel comes to the plate. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Drake Baldwin getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Drake Baldwin.
First pitch misses.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. In the air, center field. Wagner has it sized up, and there's 2 away. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Tim Raines up now for the Tigers. That one ripped left field. Back there. Say goodbye to that one. And they've got their first run. It's 2-1. 2 outs, nobody on. And up next for Detroit, Ozzie Albies. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, bases empty, but one run across, and we're in the top half of the sixth. In the dirt, now 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Rutschman collects, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the sixth, and stepping in for New York, Wade Boggs. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. Struck him out looking. And now the DH, Carlos Delgado. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just off the inside edge. That's off the mark. 3-0.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 3-1. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Okay.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that ball.
Here's Francisco Lindor. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Man at first, one away. Foul ball there. Pitch is in there, and it's 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. The other way. Reigns pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Hayward in the box again, takes a strike.
Calling it bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And misses inside.
2-1.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The throw in, not in time. He's safe. Plays the plate, and they cut him down. But 1 run does score in the play before the inning ends. Back here in Queens, and now the right fielder, Stan Musial. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
The tying run at the plate. Good job to fight that one off. On the ground, 2 ball. To second for 1. Now over to Berkman, double play. James Wood, the next to hit.
Well, he made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 7th, and here is Jeff McNeil.
Second baseman, Jeff. McNeil. Now pitching for Detroit, number 64, Kirsten Waldron.
Inside. And that's ball 1. Waldrip measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a sinker, a curve, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a slider.
No, that's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
And base hit. McNeil headed for 3rd, and it'll be 1st and 3rd now after that miscue.
Now
so runners at the corners,
fielder,
nobody out. Hannes Wagner will hit next. And he grounds one back up the middle, and a base hit knocks in a run. We'll throw to 3rd. Runner stops at 3rd, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Next to hit, Jake Mangum. Out at the plate. He's out trying to steal home. 1 out and a runner at 2nd. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's off the inside corner. 1-1. This one in the air. 2 away. Wade Boggs now for the Mets.
Way down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Down and away for ball 1.
1-0.
Wagner on at 2nd with 2 down. That one missing inside. Out to center. Wood on the move. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Now here is Hank Aaron. Page back to work. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Next to hit, Jorge Polanco. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
0-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Runner at first with no outs here. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Now it's the shortstop.
Number 12.
Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. New pitcher now, Danny Coulombe.
Number 54, Danny Coulombe.
And a foul ball.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Swing and a ball popped up. Boggs under this one. Puts it away for the out.
A couple of pitches and a quick out.
Here's the catcher, Drake
Up next for the
Baldwin.
Tigers, the catcher,
He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle of the...
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3. So back to the top of the order. Tim Raines now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and he breaks his bat. And that is that. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Carlos Delgado.
Delgado. Now pitching for Detroit. Number 40, Brad Keller.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Boom. He'll circle the bases. It's 5-3. And now it's Frankie Lindor. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
He swings and fouls one off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one almost got him.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. In the air out to center. And a superb diving catch.
Now batting.
That's just a great effort right there. Beautiful job of tracking that ball down. It was sinking so quickly. So it's kind of a tough call. Do I lay out? Do I play it on the bounce? He made the right decision, and he gets the out. Excellent job.
So digging in, Jason Hayward. He's already homered in this game. That misses the zone. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Inside,
Nope,
just
inside.
missed.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Over to first. And he's safe at first.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
Now
Now they've got some speed
Number
on first,
17.
so we'll see if they try to get him into
now
motion.
pitching for Detroit.
So a man at first.
Number 54.
So up next for New York, Lance Berkman.
Gossett.
Off the
Ball
plate
inside.
inside. Ball 1.
Ball 2.
Hayward, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Runner takes off. Caught and missed.
2-2.
No throw, safe at second. And downstairs.
Recognize that
Three
changeup
balls.
right out of the
Strike.
hand. Just spit on it.
Stays alive. 1 out and a runner at second.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and
The
miss.
batter, number 1.
And now here's Jeff
Second
McNeil.
baseman.
A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
Here.
Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive. And it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Just missed.
2-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Back here at Citi
Leading off for the
Field,
Tigers,
here is
the second
Ozzie
baseman,
Albies up to
Ozzie
hit.
Albies.
Lee Smith on to try and close it out.
Power slider
Now
guy, Boo.
pitching
He
for the
throws it
Mets.
hard and gets a lot of
Number
late movement,
46.
so it's tough to pick up.
Lee Smith.
That one's in there. Going 1. On the ground, Boggs whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Stan Musial up now for the Tigers. 1 for 3. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Wagner under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So, last chance for the Tigers. Now, here is David Ortiz. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That one ripped. Hayward raging back towards the wall. And that'll do it. Page with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
I want you to get come slide with me. I got a feeling, get it crackin' like a killer. In the back, you're chillin' with you. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me.
I don't want a buttercream bitch with the R&B deep slide straight to the pen like a bees. A little thick thing, keep it. Gotta feel like she shot you with this.
Yeah.